All right, guys. Today we're gonna be reacting to Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein's. I think this is regarding the list. Let's jump in and see what's going on.
There's a moment where you had some hesitation about Epstein, releasing some of the documents on Epstein. Why the hesitation?
I don't think I'm not involved. I never went to his island, fortunately. But a lot of people did.
Why do you think so many smart, powerful people allowed him to get so close?
He was a good salesman. He was, was a hale and hearty type of guy. He had some nice assets that he'd throw around, like islands. But a lot of big people went to that island. But fortunately, I was not one of them.
It's just very strange for a lot of people that the list of clients that went to the island has not been made public.
Yeah.
That's a good question. I'm telling you, that is a good question. Good question.
It's very interesting, isn't it? Probably will be, by the way. Probably.
So if you're able to, you'll be...
Yeah, I'd certainly take a look at it. Now, Kennedy's interesting because it's so many years ago. They do that for danger, too, because, it endangers certain people, et cetera, et cetera. So Kennedy is very different from the Epstein thing. But, yeah, I'd be inclined to do the Epstein. I'd have no problem with it.
That's great to hear.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy.
So if you're able to, you'll be...
Yeah, I'd certainly take a look at it. Now, Kennedy's interesting because it's so many years ago. They do that for danger, too. Because
To avoid people getting, deleted. When he say that, they do that for dangers, meaning like they don't release things like this right away because they don't want certain people to be deleted. But at the same time, if we all playing for the same rules, hey, we have to create justice here. But hopefully Trump doesn't create any type of backtrack on this and just release a damn list.
Endangers certain people, et cetera, et cetera. So Kennedy is very different from the Epstein thing. But, yeah, I'd be inclined to do the Epstein. I'd have no problem with it.
That's great to hear.
Well, that's very good, actually. I see what people say. That's the problem with Lex. He asks a good question but doesn't press unless they get off the hook. This is the problem with people don't understand this kind of interview. I don't like to see a lot of pushback. A little bit. I always like to see a little bit, but not too much. This is not the interview for this, folks. This is just a podcast. This is not an interview with CNN or Fox News. The infinite loop of not saying yes, but also not saying no. The result is no by default. No one asks about the island. He can jab the whole podcast, repeat himself, and give answer, no question word, as all other. But man, there's a lot of liberals here, huh? His body language changed a lot and did a lot on warranted denying, even subject changing. Interesting. Yeah, look at that. Why is Trump always deflecting the Epstein talk? He didn't. I just don't understand it. A critical thinker knows when the party's over. Another subscriber lost. No. A lot of these people are very lefty. Wow. Trump was definitely on the island. In Manhattan, the same place Prince Edward went to. Yeah. I mean, a lot of lefties here. Why Trump bring up the island if Lex didn't ask about the island? He said why you hesitate about reopening the file. Because that is what everybody's thinking about. That doesn't mean anything, sorry, because he's trying to cover up what he did. What? Man, these people need to go a little bit deeper, man. These people are very surface thinker. They need to go to Rumble, really go into real files about what happened to Epstein. A lot of these folks, they're just spewing a lot of stuff that makes no sense. You guys have to go to Rumble to understand what happened with the Epsteins. Like you guys are just spewing a lot of this stuff and, whatever. Hey. And I'm glad that Lex Fridman, he did an interview. Even he said more into the left side of things. That's fine. But it's important to have a conversation, not to press so much. You know what I'm saying? Even, let's say that Lex Fridman will have Kamala Harris there. And he was pushing too much. I don't think that's the platform for that, folks. I think this is more like a platform to just push a little bit, just let it go, just move to the next topic, because it's information. But then you start pushing and pushing. Like it becomes very uncomfortable. This is a podcast. This is not an interview, folks. This is a podcast. Two people talking, sharing ideas. Let me know what you guys think. I will see you in the next one.